Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything, and welcome back to Miss Parker's Corner, where you can find lots of love, lots of learning, and lots of fun. Well, how have you guys been? I've missed you so much. How are you enjoying your summer? What have you been up to? Come on, tell me. I'm listening. Oh, really? You did what? No. That is awesome. Well, it sounds like you guys been having a great time. There was this word that came to me. I was listening to someone, they were talking to me, and I was like, oh no, I think I have a problem. They asked me this question, and they were like, do you believe in yourself? I'm like, sure I do. Sure, I believe in myself. Of course I do. Yeah, it's maybe sometimes a little bit. See, I know what the word believe means, right? Like I have the actual definition here, right? So it's like believe just means that you accept it as true. Like you're sure of the truth of a thing. So like I believe that the tree outside, there's a tree outside. Really, there's a tree. But there's a tree outside and I can see it and leaves on it and they're green and I'm sure of that. I know that's the truth. I'm sure of it, right? But in terms of believing in ourselves, sometimes like, I don't know what it is that you may be learning right now. Well, right now you're having summertime, but even while you're having summer fun, there could be some things that you're still learning while you have summer break, right? And sometimes we have a hard time believing that we can do things because it's hard, because we don't like it sometimes. Learning new things is not always like the most fun you ever had, but you have to also remember that if you don't start with believing that you can do it, it kind of becomes really hard because you're like, I don't know if I can do this. Nope, this is too hard and this is too scary. Wait a minute, why am I not believing myself? Why do I think I can't do it? Why am I scared of it? And so for me, Miss Parker is learning a new language. And sometimes I get very frustrated. That means I get kind of mad at myself when things are not going the way I think they need to go. And it's like, I can't figure this out. I don't know how to learn it right now. But if I stop, then guess what? I'm not going to learn it at all. So here's a few ways that you can start to believe in yourself. Okay, here's one. Talk to yourself. I know. You're like, Ms. Parker, sounds a little crazy. No, it really works. Like your brain needs to hear your mouth say, I can do this. Okay, this is hard. All right. Maybe I need to step away from it for a minute and come back to it. But you know what? There's not anything in this world that I can't do. So I'm going to keep trying until I get it. I'm not going to let this thing defeat me. Okay, you may not talk to yourself like that, but but you can try it, okay? Just talk to yourself and tell yourself you can, okay? Also, don't be scared to ask questions and sometimes need help. You could be working on like the hardest math problem ever, and then you're like, I can't figure it out, forget it. Well, sometimes you may need to ask someone. You don't know, maybe someone else knows the answer and they can help you learn how to get to the answer, right? And here's my favorite. Stay hopeful and don't be afraid to fail. So many of us are scared to get it wrong that we don't even know that we just might get it right. And getting it wrong over and over and over again sometimes helps us to know, okay, well, I've said this before, you know this, like sometimes getting it wrong over and over just helps you to know, oh, well, I know none of that works, so maybe this works. Yeah. So you just keep trying. You just cannot stop. You cannot give up. And you always should remain hopeful and know that somehow, some way, if I keep trying, if I keep believing in myself and thinking, you know what, I can do this, you can. So I want you to start practicing believing in yourself, talking to yourself, becoming hopeful, asking for help. Don't be afraid to fail. And don't be afraid to ask questions. because someone might be able to help you. I'm telling you, it's a surefire way for you to get to where you're trying to go. I tell you what. And so I'm learning and practicing believing in myself. Believing I can do it. I can do it. Say I can do it. Yes, I can do it. I can do. You know what else I can do? Have you guessed it? Dance party! Let's dance. Will you dance with me? Believers in yourself? Come on, let's do it! Yeah. Woo! I tell you what I believe. I believe that you can do anything that you believe you can do. Sounds a little confusing? I'll say it again. I believe that you can do anything you believe you can do. Yeah, that's right. Because you have it in you to do. If you want to be an astronaut, if you want to be a firefighter, or hey, maybe you want to be a police officer. You can be anything. You can be someone who builds rockets, or you can even go to the moon. That is an astronaut, isn't it? But you can be anything that you believe that you can be. So with that, I want you to keep going, keep trying, and don't stop believing. I have a song for you, by the way. I like this song. I sing it to myself all the time. I sing this song to help myself to not give up on my dreams, no matter how big they are and how much I think, how could I ever do that? This is a song I sing to myself, okay? Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. If something deep inside keeps inspiring you to try, don't stop and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. Don't give up. Don't ever, ever, ever give up. I love you, and I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.